Hello, everyone. You are about to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Papa Grizz here. How y'all doing? Yeah, you're first, Left Lane second, Black Jesus third, El Chabot Q the winner. I'm tired. I don't know why. How y'all doing? How's the weather out there? Hot and sticky. I was out today and I think that's what run me down. I could get rid of those there. Hello, Nathan. How you doing, sir? Okay. I know it was hot as frig when I was out earlier. It's 86 degrees, feels like 91. Partly cloudy. A westerly wind of 8 miles an hour. And the humidity is 59%. I know. Yeah. It was hot today. We had a meeting at 2. We left a little bit before. Hotter than hell. As I was I got shorter because my feet was melting and I kept going down and down. Oh, it was hot. Yeah, for dinner we had fried chicken, peas. Then we also had a mixed vegetable with broccoli and cauliflower and also exploding baked potato. It was a baked potato, but it was if one would blow up. That's what it looked like. Good dinner. Maybe I ate too much. I didn't eat that much, but maybe I ate too much. To be young and silly again. Now I'm just old and goofy. I don't like watching college football. I don't know. Too many teams to follow. Yeah. I used to be Ohio State fan back when Woody Hayes was coach of it back in the 70s. Yeah. I mean, if you live in Ohio, you're probably an Ohio State fan. Like something bit me on the leg by my knee. A lot of mosquitoes out there. I let go of Woody. I mean, yeah, he was crazy SOB. I mean, he'd manhandle players. Got his ass in trouble. Oh, oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Yeah, really, I'm not, I mean, yeah, some of the rules are different in college. Like you fall down, okay, the ball's down there. Where in professional, you get back up and keep running along if a defense player didn't tag you. And yeah, I don't like the rules set up. I mean, um, like I said, there's too many teams to follow. I mean, each state has what, 10, 20 teams in them? Yeah, I know you got your different conferences and all. It's okay. I guess September 6th, supposedly. Yeah, that's very true. Too many millionaires won the. Yeah. They don't like the United States, but if it wasn't for our country being the way it was, they would not be playing right now, would they? They would not be making $1 million for playing a kid's game. Get over the one knee thing. Leave your politics outside, in the parking lot. You go there, you're there to play a game, not to make a political statement. That's like these people turning their back during the national anthem for the Olympics, tryouts and all. They should be kicked off the team. Oh, you don't like the country you're trying to represent? Then why even play for that country? That's like that one transgender BMX bicyclist trying out for the Olympics. Says if she or he, whatever it is, makes it to the podium, he's going to burn an American flag. No, you're not going. You get a free flight over there to China and room and board for what, a week or two, and oh yeah, you're gonna do something stupid like that to disgrace the country you're representing? What kind of moron are you? I don't get it. Don't like the national anthem? Well, okay, you don't like this country? Why do you want to represent it? Really, why do you want to represent a country that you don't like? That's like that one hammer thrower girl. I mean, come on. She don't like it. She's black. Let her go over back to Africa and represent whatever country she's from or her relatives are from. Shit her, get off the pot. Come on. I'm tired of this bullshit. Everything in life now is political. Hello, Dale. Schools are becoming political. I mean, they're breeding grounds, teaching communist ways, more or less. You know, since 2000, the gay population has doubled and tripled 8 to 9 times. Okay? Because, yeah, they're teaching to be bi or be gay in school. Yeah, Jamaica bobsled. There you go. I remember a few years back, a Jamaican athlete for the Summer Games was being interviewed, and in the background they started playing American anthem, and he told the interviewer, "Wait a minute," and he turned and stood there at like attention, you know, while facing the American flag while the American anthem was played. He wasn't even American; he was Jamaican. That's respect. Oh, yeah, salt will kill him. Yeah, fleas are hell to get rid of. They hate salt. Yeah, baking soda. That's an old recipe. Ugh. Or you could burn the house down. That'd get rid of them too. Uh, Excuse you. I farted. Yeah, but everything has to be political nowadays. We had a good 4th of July. Keys are poking me in the boob. There you go. That's all you have to do. Afghanistan on a Saturday night. Hello, Mr. Whistle. You were drunk. Yeah, no, we came home from the fireworks, and neighbor, sort of catty corner across the street from us, was bitching about some people living next door to us shooting off fireworks. Yeah, all that noise. Well, one day out of the year ain't gonna hurt you. Deal with it. I know. Well, the World Olympic Committee says there would be no protesting, political or otherwise, at the games. Well, yeah. Have fun trying to enforce that. Back late 60s, early 70s, I think it was, was it Ali in there? No. Um, Larry Holmes, or I think, or some other ones. I forget which boxes they were. They turned out to be, world champion or United States champions, world champion. But they stood there and did the Black Power thing on the podium, and I think there was 3 of them. And yeah, you're gonna have the assholes. Joe Frazier, I think, was one. I forget the other ones. But they had to do the Black Power thing, and yeah. You always get some asshole idiot spoiling the fun. But yeah, really, if you don't like a country, why you want to represent it? Yeah, I know. They're on quite a bit there. I mean, every weekend you could probably get some kind of fight. Yeah, the only thing I go to the pay-per-views is AEW. Yeah, McGregor might get his ass handed to him. I don't know yet. I don't know. I just don't follow it. I used to be a following boxing because I knew a few dudes in boxing, and I don't even follow that anymore. None that I know of. Let me go check weather books, see when the next rain day is. My 10-day forecast ain't working. Hasn't been working the past couple days. Let me go our hourly. 0, 1 a.m. 10%, 2 a.m. 10%, 0 at 3, 4 10%, 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 0, 8 a.m. 10%, ooh, 20% at 9 a.m. Then back down to 10% by 10 a.m. Noon 20%, 30%. Then it goes down to 20 until 5 p.m. And then 6 p.m. 10%. And then 7 and 8, 20% chance. 10 p.m. 30%. Ooh. Ooh, Wednesday, 10 a.m., 40%. Ooh. Might get wet here in the next couple days. As usual, it's stupid, yeah. Huh, I wonder why it ain't coming up 10-day forecast. I just say feeling good. A little bit I was outside, the heat beat the hell out of me. Oh. Yeah, wrestling is getting ignorant. Monday night and Thursday night. I don't know. Uh, yeah, Haley just left. Mama just got back from taking Haley to camp. She's going to be a counselor until Saturday for the handicap camp here in Sydney or Shelby County. So nobody got nothing to talk about? What the hey? What the hey? Come on, you gotta keep me awake. Jesus. Hello, Brett. Oh, shit. Like I said, I'm tired. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I haven't checked my crypto today. Forgot to do that. Uh-oh. Whoa, Shaggy. What? 36? About $35 down. $36 down. That ain't too bad of a loss. Yeah. UJ? Hello. Or for First Communion. They got mad for you drinking all the grape juice. Shit. I'm doing good. Uh, yeah, I've been, my friend Leonard down in Tennessee, he's Catholic, and when him and his wife renewed their vows, they had the communion. No, I didn't go up for that. I'm not Catholic. Haley went to a Catholic wedding a couple weeks ago, and she said, I didn't go up there. I don't want to talk about. He ain't gonna show probably. I'm gonna show, cause see, I'm something he's not. I'm a man. He's a boy. He don't scare me in the least. I'm gonna go there. Gonna put my hands up. If he feels froggy enough to hit me, I might fight. I don't know yet. But he's gonna throw the first punch. If I get hurt in any which way, yeah, I'm gonna have a hell of a lawsuit. Let's see how much money the boy really has. I'll sue him for his mama's basement. Hell yeah. I'll show him what a tough guy will do. I'll show up, and I won't do a damn thing, and I'll let him beat the shit out of me. Then that's a real tough guy to take an ass whipping. There you go. Yeah, Haley said, man, that was a long... I said, yeah. I've been to Catholic church, few weddings, commencements for, kids and all this here. Yeah, they can get windy. All they do is talk. Did they start talking in a foreign language? I'm over there, come on, speak English. We're in America. But they do have beautiful churches, the inside structures, and, the way that they decorate some of them. I mean, I've been Russian Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, a lot of different little churches. Well, he thinks he's a tough guy. He's like 35, 40. Yeah. And he's going to show what a beast he is by beating up a 65-year-old crippled up man. Yeah. He's a tough guy. I just ain't worrying about the man. I'm going to show up. He ain't there. You go, I made you show up for nothing. Yeah, okay, once again. Lying punks. Candy asses. Hello, Steve. But he might be surprised by the old fart. Hey, he's a has-been that never was and never will be. There you go. I thought Cowpo was going to show John where the fight was going to be. He didn't go by Tuala Park. Oh, wait a minute. He wasn't even in Sydney in this video. My results were originally July 21st. Now they're July 9th. I don't know. I got Mama one for Ancestry DNA, when was it? Last Christmas? Not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before 2019 Christmas. She never sent it in. Yeah, and I wish they'd stop that. I get a lot of those too. I mean, here in Ohio, yeah, there's about, I say a third, not even a third of the population, a fifth of the population that was wearing a mask everywhere they went. Everybody else was saying, screw that shit. Did Haley have to take a mask with her? No? No? That's good. Yeah, I believe there's a COVID virus out there and all. Yeah, it can kill you. So can the flu and pneumonia and cancer. It's funny, the flu, pneumonia, cancer, a lot of these diseases that kill people have dropped dramatically last year. The flu and pneumonia almost went to zero. And they've been trying to make a vaccine for that for what, 20 years? Finally, they figured out how to cure it. Bring in COVID. I'm not in Australia. I'm in Sydney, Ohio. In the United States. Sydney, Ohio. It's Midwest Ohio. Shelby County, Ohio. Yeah, I wish I lived in Australia. I'd be out throwing my boomerangs, some shrimp on the Barbie, boxing kangaroos. Hell yeah! Sleeping with some koalas. That's okay. It's spelled Sidney, different than Sydney, Australia. I gotta get my boomerang and kill me a shrimp so I can throw it on the Barbie. And if you don't like throwing it on the Barbie, throw it on the can. Barbie and Ken. Hey! SYD. Sydney. Okay, like Australia. Yeah. Here it is S. Instead of Y, it's ID. It's Midwest Ohio. Yeah, there's a Sydney in a lot of states here in the United States. Fried chicken, green peas, like exploding baked potatoes, but she chops them up, so you don't have to eat a whole potato, you get your belly full. And some mixed vegetables like cauliflower, I can't speak. Cauliflower and broccoli. It was pretty good. Well, it was great. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I ate too much. I don't know. I only had a chicken leg, and Blue had half of that. And the vegetables, I ate most of them myself. Oh, you don't have to worry about it. A lot of people get it wrong. Yeah, it's Sydney, Ohio. I think there's a Sydney in Texas. That's like there's a London, Ohio too. Well, New London. I think there is a London too. Yeah, I watched maybe 2/3 of it. It was it was okay. Man, Charlotte Flair looks old. Well, she is in her 40s, so yeah, she is old. Yeah, it wasn't that good. I mean, yeah, New Day versus MVP and what's his name, and yeah, that wasn't boring. I told Heather who was gonna win. How you know? I know. I fell asleep around 9. Well, that's about when I started watching. It wasn't that good. Yeah, we're supposed to start getting rain, I guess. There's a chance of rain tomorrow and Thursday. It was hot here today. Like I said, me and Mama had an appointment we had to go to at 2, and it was hot. Mother hot. You know, you walk outside and you get hit by the heat, and then you go to these offices and you get hit by the cold air, and then you go back out, get hit by the heat again, and then you're back home. You're getting rain in Michigan. Well, send something down here. We haven't had rain in about a week. Yeah, less, but still. No, it's been about a week. Yeah, I had to go get a supplement since Mama's retiring. I got to get a supplement for my Medicare. Yeah, they get you by the balls. You'd think Medicare would take care of the seniors, over 65, but they don't. You got to get a fucking supplement. You know, you got to pay about 100, you know. Okay, people's retiring around 65 or there, whatever. And they're on a lower income. And then you got to pay 100 to 100 and a half for medical supplement to pay, you know, help pay your co-pays and shit. And, well, you still got co-pays, but help pay for your meds and shit. And yeah, I got a few meds. If I didn't have insurance, it'd be like well over $500 each a month. I got a couple 500. I think one's 800, one's 700. I'm on good drugs. What's wrong, Mama?
Oh, nothing. Cheryl's putting pictures on already.
Oh, from the camp?
Yeah, the training.
Yeah.
They're learning CPR and all that good shit.
That's what they did 2 years ago. Yeah, Haley's there at camp learning CPR. Well, yeah, some of those kids, if they pass out, you gotta be able to revive them. Throw them in the light, they'll wake up. No, that's mean. Yeah, I looked at some of the pictures from 2 years ago. Now I look at Haley, and Haley is almost close to my height, and big bone girl. Yeah. And they were talking today, we were talking today at this meeting about Mama's getting one lump sum because she has to be where she works for 10 years and she hasn't been there that long. So they're going to give her one lump sum when she retires, and we're going to roll that over into, like, you know, stocks and shit, stocks and bonds. Got to figure that one out. See who to go with. That way we don't have to pay taxes on it. Even if we did pay taxes, you know, we still have two that we claim. Heather, because she's Down syndrome, and then Haley, she's still under 18. And Hannah, because she's, three we claim. So we'll get all of our money back no matter what she pays. But they're saying, you know, we were going to take the money, put some with it, pay off the truck and whatever, so we don't have a $500 a month car payment. But she says, well, then all you got left is a car. You don't have no money in case of emergency. You know, put it into an IRA or whatever the hell it was. And in 10 years, your money will double. And then 10 years after that, it will double again. And then 10 years after that, it'll double again. I'm thinking to myself, God damn, lady, I'm old. I might not even last 10 years. You know what I mean? Shit. I told her I dabble a little bit in cryptocurrency. And, well, that ain't good to get into. You could take a loss and all that. Well, you can in stocks, too. I'm sorry, but I've seen people lose their ass in the stock market. Like I told her, I took $200, and within a few weeks, 10 times, I had a little over $2,000. I cashed it out. Wish I'd have kept some of them. It would have been closer to 8,000 I'd have now. Well, you gotta wait 10 years for it to double. Let's see. 8 years, or 10 years for it to double. The $200 I used in cryptocurrency, I more than 10 times bettered it in a few weeks. Yeah, if I was young, yeah, that would be great. 10 years it doubled, 10 years and that amount doubles. Another 10 years, that amount doubles. So by the, if you're 20 and you put, let's say, $10,000 down. Okay, first 10 years you go to 20,000, then you go to 40,000, then you go to 80,000, which, you know, ain't a lot to retire on, but you could. Not long enough. Couple years. Okay, Brett, you have a good night. Yeah, she only has a couple years in where she's at now, and I mean, she could work part time if she wants to, but why? Why? Her legs are hurting most of the time. She's having trouble walking. Yeah, I told her no. Yeah, now if you could wait a year, and you'll get like $67 more a month, and if you wait 2 years, you get that $67 for next year, and then another 78, and so you're making about $130 more on your paycheck. But here's the thing: you wait to collect, and what do you live on between, lady? Well, she still gets around good, but white boy shit. Hell, I went there for Medicare supplement, and she's talking about retirement and all this here. We're in our 60s, too late to start a retirement fund, unless we're making big money. What was the message retracted? No, she don't do needlepoint. Yeah, normally not. I don't have coffee till maybe around lunch or evening or whenever. I hate offices. You go to see somebody about one thing, they try to shove 20 other things down your throat. I mean, she gave us some good advice, yeah. Most of the shit I knew, a lot, a little bit I didn't know. Yeah, everything she was telling us is good. If we were young and we had like 20, 30 years before retirement. Hey, it's all great, but you know, we're up in years. We don't know. We can have 5 or 2 years left. We could have 30 years left. I don't know. Or 20 years left. You know, by then it's too late. You go see somebody about one thing and they try, you know, you go to see somebody about buying a horse and they want to sell you goats and chickens and alligators and frogs and everything else. I mean, you can't win. Yeah, my cryptocurrency is going to take off. I'm going to make a millionaire within 3 years. Saturday or Sunday it was. I was real close back to being even. It dropped again. Yeah. I don't know. I started reading a lot of shit that they've been posted about different areas in the world and about the crypto, and I said I ain't reading this shit no more. It's aggravating me. You know. Yeah, with kids it's really hard. You know. Sure, we could downsize or something, but now with the girls all at home, we need the room. Well, we need more room, to tell you the truth, because my girls, when they were young kids running around the house, it wasn't that bad, but now they're full grown adults, and yeah, it's kind of crowded. Oh, I do too. I want out in the country more. We're in a small town, and well, it is a capital seat of Shelby County, but it's still small. Um, Akron's way bigger than here. Where else? Ashland is bigger than this city. Worcester's bigger than this city. It's a very small city. I mean, yeah, Calpo showed this thing where the city, I mean, drove like 15 minutes through the city. You can make it through this city maybe in about 5 minutes or less. You catch all the lights, you could be through it in about 3 minutes. Route 47. Downtown area, you could drive through it in less than a minute. That's how small a city this is. Sure, I love to move down to Tennessee. I love the mountains. You know, buy some land down there where I have a big mountain view or something, or Wyoming or Utah or Colorado, or, you know, a lot of places I love to move. Arkansas, down by the Ozark Mountains, and even up maybe in Pennsylvania, you know, up in the Catskills up there. But that takes a lot of money to move like that. Wish you could move by the beach. Well, there's a beaches up in Cleveland, couple. Edgewater Park has a beach up there. I mean, I loved it up by the Lake Erie there. What was it? 72. I spent almost every day out at Edgewater Park fishing every day. 71, 72, and 73, I think. You know, I go to work. I had summer, like I said, I had summer jobs. I get home around 2, 3, go pedal my ass on my bicycle or whatever down to the beach. You know, maybe, yeah, the most 5 miles, and then fish till 9, and then ride my bicycle back home. Fun field day. I used to get like 4 to 6 hours fishing. Sometimes I stay a little late. Like on a Friday, I'd take my lantern with me and I'd stay all night. Fish for catfish up there. Yeah, but 3 years straight, almost every day of summer vacation, I was at the lake. Yeah, I worked, but I'd work. That's why I say I don't know why my legs. All that bicycle riding I done when I was younger, and with the scouts, you know, hiking and all. And I don't know. I wore out my legs. What the hell? I don't know if that's it or something in the water. Yeah, and that's why was glad to get out Cleveland, because Cleveland was crowded. I mean, you had like 18, maybe, yeah, 3 foot, 4 foot, house to house. Okay, some houses I know were like 18 inches apart from one another. You know, you're about that far apart, barely able to walk between houses. You had to turn sideways. Well, I did to walk between houses. You know. And then the other side of the houses, you had maybe 3, 4 foot, and yeah, the houses were too close. You could hear the neighbors farting. You know, yeah, I want to be out in the open. I mean, right now we got maybe, yeah, 20 feet on either side. Another house, but that's still too close for me. I want to be out where, I don't know, 100 yards at least away. Yeah, houses around here, some of them was like 130 to 150 beautiful homes down here. A couple years ago, now they're like 300,000 to 500,000, and there ain't no way in hell I ever owned that. Unless I get lucky in crypto or I hit the lottery. House prices have gone crazy in the past couple years. I was looking at one about 2, 3 years ago, and was 5 bedrooms, had a in-ground pool, it had a nice big ass barn and quite a bit of land. I think it was 7 acres, something like that, and it was like 134,000. I see smaller properties without the in-ground pool, without the barn, and they're like 300 to 400,000. Yeah. And not as nice as houses. I mean, the one I was looking at, I think it was 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and now you're getting maybe 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms, and yeah. Yeah. And California, god dang, the prices in California are unbelievable. Yeah, mobile homes, you know, these double wide. You used to be able to get them for way less, about 80,000, 70, $80,000. Now they're like 130 to what? Three, $400,000. What? Are you crazy? Well, look at vehicles. Shit. Early 90s, I could have bought a fully loaded pickup truck, four doors, and about 15,000. Now, same truck, brand new, is about 80,000. Yeah, prices have gone crazy, but your minimum wage ain't going up that damn fast. Figure in about 50 years, okay, it went from when I started out working, it was what was it? $1.65 an hour. And now it's what, $8 an hour? In 50 years? Yeah. That ain't much of a hike. And like Social Security, Obama years, there was a few years there I didn't even get a cost of living raise. Okay, even though the cost of living went up, I still get no raise. Thank you, Mr. Obama. Yeah, the 1 year went up almost a little over 2%, I think it was. We got nothing. So that means retirees or people on Social Security or whatever, they're getting their asses handed to them. Yeah. And just think that 6-bedroom there with the pool in California, that'd be over $1 million. Easily. I looked at some 4 bedrooms in California. I'd never moved there, but I just want to see what the prices were. And the starting was about $1 million. Yeah. Not in the rich neighborhoods, not in the slums, but the medium-sized neighborhoods. And holy shit. And minimum wage is what? How in the hell can you afford that? Oh, they got you going and coming. Best thing to do if you're young, try to buy up some property. I mean, probably the best investment. Fuck the stock exchange. Fuck cryptocurrency. The way land prices are going up. Hell yeah. Buy what you can. People next door to us bought the house here, I guess it was 4 or 5 years ago. Paid $95,000 for it. Okay, they're selling it now. $160,000. One and a half times what they invested. Over 1.5, almost double. In 5 years. 4 or 5 years. And they did jack shit to it. They just lived there. Well, I bought mine for 72,000. Is that right? We've lived here like almost 12 years, and hey, it might be 200,000. Hey. Shit. I want to talk to the insurance lady today about raising our house insurance, and I didn't. Yeah, we only got the house and what's inside 130,000. Well, if the price of my properties went up, you know, they said my house now is worth 112. So 130,000 ain't gonna pay for the house and everything we got inside. You know, TVs, all the computers, if something would happen, you know, burn down or a tornado or something hit, yeah, we'd probably take a loss. Appliances, I mean, those ain't cheap anymore. We paid over 1,000 for the refrigerator, like 800 for the stove, and yeah, washer and dryers aren't cheap anymore. Just a few years ago, you could get a washer and dryer for maybe together 600 for the pair, or about 350 each. You know, you can't do that no more. I'm talking top of the line. Well, not top of the line, but midway. Yeah, top of the line then was still $1,000. Now they're about 1,500 and 2,000 each. Shit's going up. Pays ain't going up. How in the hell do you survive? I mean, I like to get a piece of land out, put up some windmills, some solar panels, so I don't have to worry about electricity. Well water, I don't mind. I could put filtrations in to make it taste almost as good as city water. Yeah. Septic. I mean, you got a lot of acres. Why you even need septics? Just go out in the wood, drop a drawer trowel, and go to town. Place I could have a couple hogs, maybe a couple beef cows, and some chickens, and you know, grow my own vegetables. I know how to can. I could teach my daughters how to can. You know, you could live pretty much dirt cheap. Yeah, you gotta buy salt, pepper, you know, spices and shit. But, hey. But the thing of it is, getting $500,000. Yeah. Well, here in Ohio too, John Dodge. Um, like I said, houses here, it would be close to $1 million. It may be about 700,000, 800,000. It'd be close to $1 million here in Ohio. Depending on the acreage or whatever, land you got. The more land you have, the higher it goes. Now, California, I know is over $1 million easily. And that's in not a high class, but an average neighborhood. Probably in the ghettos, too. I mean, when we were younger, I used to talk to Mom about buying properties, fixing them up, and just holding on to them, renting them out, and let the renters pay for the mortgages, Then when we get older, hey, we could sell properties to survive. I didn't know that they were going to go up like this. Nobody knew. That's the area I lived in Cleveland, the South Side. Okay, I could have bought properties there maybe anywhere from $35,000 to $50,000, and these are double, homes. Okay. Well, yuppies went in, they bought them all up and fixed them up, and now they're like, $800,000-900,000 to $1 million, and there's no property with them, no land with them. You got a grassy front, by the curb. Then you have the sidewalk. Then you got a driveway and maybe a garage in the back, and it's all paved and not even that big of a garage. And no property whatsoever. Just basically what the house sits on. And some of them are going for $1 million. Some, I say the lowest price I seen was about $750,000. And these are homes I could have bought for less than $50,000 years ago. Should even just rent them out and left them just the way they were. When the yuppies came in, and could have sold it to them for a pretty penny. Yeah, it's crazy. I hate to see what it's going to be like in 50 years. Well, in the 50, about $10,000 to $15,000 for a home. Say the 50s, by the 80s, 90s, about 50,000. Yeah, they are going up kind of high. That's why I just said about 50s, like $10,000, $15,000 for a home. Yeah, like I said, people next door, the guy fixed his house all up. It's a nice house. Has a couple bedrooms upstairs. I think it's 4 bedrooms. And they bought it for $95,000. Here, 5 years later, they're wanting over $160,000 for it. They've only lived in for 5 years. Damn. So maybe I could get about, since I don't have an upstairs, or maybe I could get about 120, 130,000. That's why I say I gotta get my insurance switched around, because right now the house and what's inside's insured for 130. It was 70,000 for the house, or whatever the house was, 72,000, and then like 50,000 for clothes and furnishings and all. For you to furnish a house, a family of 5, furniture, clothes and all, you're gonna spend more than 50,000. And they take most of the interest out, when you start buying a house and you start making the payments, like we pay about $600 a month, and like $500 of that or more goes towards the principal, and you got less than $100 going for the interest, and you got less than $100 going for the principal, and yeah. Yeah, they go, oh, you can remortgage and lower your payments. Well, not really. I mean, okay, we bought this in 2009. Between 2 years this August. Yeah. In 22 years, we've only lowered the price of the house by $10,000. Like I say, we're paying about $600 a month, and wow, that's a lot of money that went towards interest. Yeah, they take the interest right off top. And that's like if somehow, some way, I hit the lottery or make a big in crypto and I want to pay off the house. Okay, I'm paying 60 some thousand to pay off the house, and I've paid in almost that much already into interest rates. Wow. Yeah, my brother, he bought his house for back in 76 for, I think it was 32, brand new home, beautiful home, split level. He paid 32,000 for it. When they paid it off, they figured out what, their monthly payments for 30 years, and it was close to $100,000. So if you buy a house for, a 30-year mortgage, you're paying about triple what it's worth. Yeah. Right. If you're working, you got to find another job in another state. Yeah. But it could be done. I mean, I've seen apartments in New York City, no bigger. The whole house, the whole apartment's maybe as big as my living room. That's your, like a sleeping area. Not much, baby.
Have fun, not tired.
Yeah, I'm still tired. A little kitchen, small ass kitchen, maybe a sink and a place for a stove and a refrigerator, and not much room for a dining room. Maybe 150 square feet, the whole house, and they're like $2,000-$3,000 a month rent. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I had a friend right out of high school moved to New York. He had about $5,000. He was back within a month because he said it was too damn pricey, high, ridiculous to even live there. Nah, not yet. Knock on wood. Yeah, he went to New York City looking for work up there. He had about $5,000. He was home within a month. He was broke. So yeah, New York's high. I don't know about the East Coast, Connecticut. They're a little high, some of them. New Jersey and that. California's real expensive. Florida's expensive. I got a nephew down there who's renting, and he's paying a little over $1,000 a month rent for a small apartment. And he's trying to get transferred to Texas. I don't know how Texas is, but he has maybe another 10 years and he can retire at around 50 some years old and yeah, have full retirement. Yeah, it's crazy out there. Banks are making big money. I heard it's about something like Ohio, about midway. Not, they got their high priced areas, they got their cheaper areas, yeah. Yeah, banks are making money hand over fist. I mean, you keep your money in the bank, interest rate, we used to get about anywhere from 4 to 6% interest rate, on your money. They loan it out and then they charge the people interest and they pay you, your savings account will go up. Well, now it's like 1%. And some places ain't even that. Yeah, everybody's getting rich except for your everyday workers. They're going in further and further in the hole. It's harder and harder to survive. A lot of people over the pandemic, they lost their jobs, they lost their homes, they lost their livelihood. Thank God I was on retirement disability, collected that money. Mama was lucky. She kept her job all through it. Yeah, if we didn't, we'd be hurting. %1 interest, yeah. Right. Well, this lady wants Mama to take the lump sum that they're going to pay her when she retires and put it into like stocks and bonds, And, oh, you could double your money in 10 years, and then 10 years after that it doubles. Come on, we're in our 60s. We ain't got like 20, 30, 40 years. I'm sorry, but there are quicker ways where you're taking a bigger chance, yeah. Stocks and bonds, they go down, they go up, You might not double your money in 10 years. Like I said, I did over 10 times, $200, turned it into $2,000 in about less than 6 months. Okay, I don't remember exactly how long it was, but less than 6 months. I had 10 times my investment. I wish I had more. I'd be that much further ahead. Came in handy. We needed some stuff. Kids needed stuff for school and on. Hey, I cashed out, write a check for it. Then they get you in fucking interest rates, you know, tax times. Yeah, it's crazy anymore to survive. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how we've done it for, you know. I mean, even when Mama was head housekeeper at the hotels and stuff, she wasn't making big money. I think the desk clerks and all them was even making more than her, and she had a power position, you so call it. And yeah, a lot of years we had to steal for Peter to pay Paul, and Mary was shit out of luck. That's what I'm trying. You know, these cryptos, I'm gonna just keep them. Probably when Haley turns 18, she has a smart head on her shoulders. I'll just have her open up a crypto account and I'll just give them to her. That way, in 10, 20 years, they might be up there and she might be better off. She might be, she might not be. Anything you do when it comes to finances like that, whether it be stocks, bonds, crypto, whatever, you're taking a chance. They can go up, they can go down. And I didn't want to spoil this lady's bub. I guess she's doing good with her stocks and bonds. But
You just accept them back to them.
What?
You didn't accept them?
No, baby, not for you. I love you.
There's money in them.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I knew a few people in Cleveland, people I went to high school with. They got into stocks and bonds, and they get like their income tax check, and they'd put in the stocks and bonds. Some of them was making good money. I had a friend working at the steel mill making good money, and he like invested 1 year like $15,000, and he lost that. Then he tried again, and he lost that. He started taking his damn income tax, going to Vegas and gambling. Some years he won, some years, he broke even, some years he lost. But he got a better exchange. Yeah, 3 years in a row he did that. I told him, yeah, don't you wish you had that $45,000 back? 3 years worth, $15,000 each year. You could have just put that away, collected interest. By the time you retire, you might have $46,000. But he went to Vegas 1 year, took the $15,000, took his family out to Vegas. His kids were older. They stayed with family, and him and her went to the casinos, and 1 year he made about $10,000, so that ain't bad for a week. But shit you stay away from there is like craps, blackjack, and shit like that. Shit, I wish that we lived in Vegas. That would be my job. Going to casinos, playing slot machine. The smaller, what they used to have, like what they call penny machines. They were like maybe a penny and nickel, something like that. You get a better return. My brother John used to go there with maybe $20 and play those there most of the day, and by the end of the day, he had a few hundred. Okay, well, his wife was playing like $1 slot machines. You know, some of those, $1 for one roll, you know, $5-6 for, you know, every which way. And yeah, she lost all the money. Because she's trying to get rich quick. That's the thing. There's no rich quick thing. I wish I knew a lot of people down here. I don't. I got Mama Grizz got a lot of family, but they're not. They're somewhat holy, and you know they don't like gambling. And I'd get a card game going. I'd make more money playing cards than I would return from or $50,000 from a bank interest. Yeah, you get into a group of people that don't bet. I mean, it's hard to make money. Miss work, and I used to play book. I mean, I threw away a lot of money. That's how I got a lot of money. But then you have a sick kid and you lose everything. We'd have been okay if we didn't have kids. We'd be pretty wealthy by now, but oh well. I mean, if you had healthy kids, yeah. But I wouldn't change a thing. I love my Heather, Hannah, and Haley. You know, some of them have problems, some don't, you know. I still wouldn't have it any other way. Hello, Nathan Bobo. You know, a lot of you people out there, you work, you got a family, wife, kids, whatever. You know, and you barely make it by, and you think you're doing good. You are doing good. You're surviving. But, you know, when you retire, you get less. Okay, when you get your retirement money and all this, so you get way less. And then it's kind of hard. And this woman's wanting Mama to wait to file for her retirement for a couple years. That means we're only going to be living on like $1,200 a month and all the payments we got. And then she wants us to buy insurance, and at our age, insurance is going to cost an arm and a dick. Yeah. It's crazy. You know, she had these pictures on her desk and on the wall of her and her family outside this fucking looks like a mini mansion, you know. Yeah, bitch, you got money. We ain't got that kind of money. Why didn't you tell us these things years ago? Instead of waiting till we're old and decrepit and ready to kick the bucket. I'm doing great, Nathan. The more I stay on, the more I'm feeling better. When I first came on, I was so tired, and like I said, I was out in a little bit today. We had a meeting about getting me a Medicare supplement, and yeah, she's talking about 100, 100 and a half, and I'm thinking, whoa, you know. But she told us to go check with family services for the money that we're getting. We should be able to get what is it? Medicaid. I could get on Medicaid. The family could get on Medicaid. So. And Mama's worried about we ain't gonna make it. I said, man, I'm from Cleveland. I'm gonna make it one way or the other. Oh, didn't see you. Hello, Tiffany. So she started getting early retirement, and she put in, paperwork and all. So we're going to cancel that. See if we could wait a couple years. Well, she'd make a little bit more. I put it this way. She, in 3 years, she could make 30 to 40,000. Okay. You wait 3 years, okay, there's 30,000 you lost, and you're only gonna make like 150 more per check. And how long before you catch up? About 8 to 15 years. Is it worth it? I don't think so. But she's, like I said, this woman's a rich lady, and they have money, and they have stocks and bonds, and I understand she's trying to help us, but maybe if we were in our 40s, it would be a smart idea. But I'm thinking that, we're in our 60s. Yeah. Well, a lot of people live to... And what are you going to leave your kids? Hopefully they're out working and making their own money. I'd love to leave them $1 million each, but... I know it ain't gonna happen. I don't know. I'm still confused. I'm more confused now. I had everything planned out, for Mama to retire and get her early Social Security retirement. Now they're wanting us to wait, and yeah, can we really survive? I don't know. I might have to put on my Speedo, go down the street corner, and become a gigolo. What do you think, Mama?
What?
Think that mean they was productive? I mean, as far as a supplement, yeah. We go to, what is it? Family Health Services. And get it for free. He ain't gonna knock on my door. Knocks on my door, he might get knocked out. He might get knocked out. What are they gonna knock on my door for? Huh, Maria? Oh. Now, some of the stuff this lady was telling us, I wish I was younger and knew, then, stocks and bonds. I thought about it years ago. Me and Mama talked about it about the time we got married, and she was against it because, you can lose. I mean, she's saying, oh, you ain't gonna lose everything. You diversify and all this here and have both stocks and bonds. And the bonds go up and the stocks go down, then the stocks go up and the bonds go down. So you're gonna break even. Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Well, they come to my door asking me if I'm vaccinated. I'm going to just shut the door and tell them it's none of their business. That falls underneath the HIPAA law. They can't ask you that shit. I've heard a lot of weird shit that they're wanting to do. Whether they could do it or not, I don't know. Probably will do it because, we got no say in the government. We chose these people to do our bidding, but yet they're not going to. They're going to do what they want to do. I don't listen to news anymore, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Every now and then a thing would pop up and I'll watch it on YouTube or something, and yeah, they're crazy. And it's getting more crazy. Well, yay, the man's in office for 4 years, The Republicans talk about taking back the Senate and taking back the House, and I don't know if they could do it. I mean, they cheated on the elections, for president. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know how much got through because I just noticed I was disconnected for a while. Yeah, the House and the Senate, and they're set up to do our bidding. They're not going to do it. They're going to do what they think. Republicans are talking about take it back the House, take it back to Senate. Okay, they cheated on the elections, presidential elections. What makes you think they're not going to cheat to get the Democrat people reelected in the Senate and in the House of Representatives? So we're going to be stuck with this shit for who knows how long. Will they fix the next election? Who knows? But no way in hell Biden was the most popular president. Look at his showings now. What is it? 23% approve of what he's doing? Really? I mean, they can't do shit as long as the Democrats are running everything. Yeah. As bad as it's been the first 6 months of the, Democrats running everything. How's it going to be in 4 years? They ain't going to talk about Beirut. U.S. is going to be the new Beirut. Yeah, I worry about my kids after I'm gone. This shit's still going on. I mean, who knows? They're drawing out this damn COVID thing, Their statistics are all wrong. They're counting every death as COVID because people's dying of cancer, people's dying of pneumonia and the flu, and car wrecks, and falling off buildings and getting hit by trains, but it's still all COVID. Like I said earlier, that the flu and pneumonia death rates is almost zero. So is cancer. I try not to look at that shit. I mean, communists, we're going to be communists, I think, in the next 4 to 6 years if this keeps going the way it's going. So get out your Chinese translators and start learning Chinese, because I think it's coming to that. I hate to say it, but I think so. Yeah, I heard something about Canada wants to break, don't want to be a British territory anymore. They want to break away. You got crazy shit going over the world. Way shit's going on here, I think I'd be better off in Beirut. That's true. They are. We're allowing assholes to go to the Olympics who disgrace the country. We got a president who's kissing ass, gives Putin 16 things he ain't allowed to hack. It should be he shouldn't be allowed, Russia ain't allowed to hack nothing. But there's only 16 things he's not allowed to hack. Yeah. You got a president who don't know where he's at or what office he holds. You got a vice president that's afraid to do anything and can't do anything because she's illiterate and dumb and stupid and whatever. Yep. You got feeble-minded Joe Biden and mini yeah, vice president. You hear more about them than you do. It used to be Nancy Pelosi was the big joke. Well, you don't hear shit about her anymore, I don't think. It's all Biden and Kamala Harris doing the stupid shit, and the people's laughing at them. I go over the videos on YouTube. I don't watch them. I used to watch a lot of political shit, and they're all recommended to me. And all I see is, you don't see about Warren. You don't see about nobody. All you see is Biden or Harris. The stupid shit that they're doing. And I refuse to watch them. Yeah, Biden was only over in Europe for what, 7 days or no, 8 days. And he said he was over there for like 2 weeks or something, but he was only over there for like 8 days. 6 to 8 days, something like that. It was a short visit. And yeah, I was over there for 18 days. No, you weren't. He probably wakes up in the morning and go, honey, is it time to go to bed yet? Sure, she should be ashamed of herself. His whole family should be ashamed of themselves for letting him do this shit. Yeah. I mean, if you say you're a woman, you're a woman. Yeah, here you go. You got a wanker. If you were born with a wanker, you compete as a male. If you was born with a vajayjay, you compete as a woman. Yeah, he's into the... I mean, Kamala Harris, remember her showing her freezer and all the ice cream she had? Hey, Biden's in ice cream now. Everywhere he goes, he gets an ice cream cone. Well, I'm doing this in behalf of Kamala Harris. Yeah, I worry about the future of America and, my kids, how they're going to grow up. This shit keeps going on and it's scary. Like I said, I remember when Barack Obama was in office. I mean, a couple times there, the cost of living went up 3%, close to 4%, and people on Social Security, they get no raises those, years. Yeah, 2 Scoop Joe and Icebox Kamala. Kamala's little laugh, that's a defense mechanism. She doesn't know what to say, so she laughs. She giggles. I used to think she had a cricket up the ass that was tickling. But, no. It's a defense mechanism. If you know anything about that shit, yeah. Tell me about it. What are they going to do when China takes over? Oh, my kids are going to be slave laborers. Hey, Dawn of the Dead. Yeah. That was a good damn match. She was a hooker. She used to sing around with that one mayor out west there. I forget his name, Willie something. Yeah, he was married, but he was seeing her on the side. Oh, now she's a good person. She's married and has a family, and she's a damn hooker. And you have still some other guy's wife, Joe Biden, there. Yeah. Right. I think she broke up his marriage. I'm not 100%. Hey, Scott, go make some more tissues. Then go cry and wipe your runny nose. Yeah, you're different, Scott. You ain't got a brain. But we're not talking about you. We're talking about people half-witted, like our president and vice president. Hello, viral guy. Oh, that was our first troll tonight. Uh-oh, I went back down by 10. Shit. Yeah, wipe your mucus. But it's scary having young kids. I mean, especially now. I mean, me and Mama's getting older, and how long we're going to be on this planet to watch over them, to help them, to guide them. Hopefully, I've filled their brains with enough shit to get by, but you never know. And the way the government's going, we're going to be talking Chinese, and all your young kids are going to be putting sweatshops making Nike shoes or whatever. The rich are going to be ass kissing. And those who don't agree with the Chinese, well, they'll behead you. Maybe that's the way to go. Oh. This I think is scary. I mean, I lived through the damn Cuban crisis thing back in the 60s with Kennedy and on, where they're moving nukes into Cuba and all that there. That was scary. But, this shit right now is even more scary. Yeah, we had all the damn bomb drills go down the basement, tuck and cover your head and shit. And, yeah. You can't do that shit no more. They don't put basements in a lot of homes. You're going to be screwed. Now it's stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. People have gotten crazy. They got to stick their nose in everybody else's business. Something you didn't really have, But now you do. Oh my God, Lockies. They were poking me in the boob. I had to take them out. Ugh. Yeah, like in here, you don't talk about people, and I don't know if they get pissed because you're not talking about them or what. They want to stick their nose in your business, and, Uh, there's a lot more crazy people out there. All these dyes and ingredients and weed killers they're putting on foods and all. And yeah, people are more and more fucked up every day. Like I said, back in 2000, from 2000 to now, the gay community has like ninefold, tenfold, you know, of what it used to be because of teaching being gay in schools and stuff. Really? That many? Let me go check real quick here. Google Chrome. Channel dashboard. Live. Yeah, dying content. Okay, there's live. And this is only 13 likes.
Are you live?
196 views.
Oh, you're not live, or are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, okay.
I just checking.
Okay.
Yeah, when I came on, it was 2,290, subscribers. Now it's on 2,280. Oh, last video, yeah. And that was fake. Like I said, I had one video, well, Haley had it, about 3-4 years ago. Had 380, 390 views and had almost 1,000 dislikes. So I don't know how to do it, but they do it. Yeah, his last stream, yeah, yesterday's. I go watch a video, I can only put one like or one dislike. I don't know how they're doing, like whatever they're doing. Yeah, but it's scary out there nowadays. When I'm out and about, I'm always looking around me, and I see kids the way they act and shit. I go to like school graduations and things at the school and or out at a restaurant. I see how young people act, and I'm thinking, are these going to be our leaders? Of tomorrow? We're fucked, big time.
And what? Light here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What you got to get are these Congress people, senators, their kids and grandkids are all going to run for office. I get it. It's like a family thing. Look at the Kennedys, Most of the time, all of them was in office. Okay, their kids, their grandkids, And, yeah, it's weird.
What? What about the Kennedys? What happened?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm saying that, it's like politicians, their kids or grandkids, they're all politicians too, So the family name's going to stay in politics, and really, it don't open the doors. That's why I say it should be a term limitation. 2 terms, After that, screw you, you're out. Just like the president. How many years had Joe Biden been a senator? How many years has Nancy Pelosi been in Congress? 50, 60 years, I don't think it's fair. But who am I? I'm nobody. I'm nobody. You know, they've been talking term limitations for years. But people get into Congress, people get into Senate, and nobody makes a bill for it to try to change it. Once they get in, they forget all about it. If I'm elected, I'm gonna, put a bill in for term limitation. Then they get in office and, oh fuck it, I'm in. I don't want to leave now. Fuck that term limitation. Ah. Sure, I could get in Congress and make $175,000 a year. Hell, easy job. Sit on my ass, not do anything. Do I want to leave that job? Hell no.
It's always for the money.
That's it. For the power. He said some stupid number one time. I don't know how many years, but yeah, the number of years he said he was a senator, it didn't make sense. I don't think it was that much. Might have been. I don't know. I mean, he still thinks there's days he still thinks he's a senator. I mean, he's been president now for, what, a good 6 months, and well, if he did say he was a senator for 129 years, I mean, yeah, he's kind of old. Yeah, and until you fix the election boards, in every state, and get it down in writing what's allowed, what's not allowed. I'm sorry, but the Democrats are going to keep stealing the elections. Yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody like, I don't care, anybody but Biden. Hell, I'd even welcome back Obama. Obama was the worst president of record until Biden got in. And old senile Joe just, yeah. But, I don't know, with the United Nations and all, how is China getting away with slave labor at their Nike plants?
It's not just that. It's a bunch of, frickin' plantations, too.
Well, yeah, a lot of damn companies over there. And then,
not just there. I'm pretty sure in the U.S., too.
No. U.S., they find it, they close it down. No. That one religious group, I forget what it was there in China, they put them all on buses, took them to the mines to work in the mines.
Oh, not the U.S., in African countries or something.
Well, yeah.
That's what I meant, sorry.
You might have them, but they try to shut them down, okay? When they find out about them in other countries, they shut them down. But see, China's been open with this for years. And, if I was an athlete, I would not want to endorse Nikes because you're endorsing, slave labor. cruelty to children and everything. And when you start endorsing a project, something like that, and NFL, I can think for the next 5 or 10 years that their big source of revenue is going to be from Nike, okay? Because they're going to do a lot of Nike ads and shit. Really? You're endorsing children labor, slave labor and all. And China doesn't hide it. But yet, the United Nations, nobody does anything. Why? And this shit of, China buying up different companies here. The Waldorf Historian Hotel or whatever there in New York City is owned by China. Smithfield Hams, U.S. made there, wherever, Connecticut, Virginia, something like that. Smithfield Ham Company. That's now owned by China. China tried to buy the, what is it? The one stock exchange, I think up in Chicago or something, Chicago Stock Exchange. But Congress and the senators voted no, that they couldn't buy that. Which is good, because then they'd be controlling our money there also. Am I crazy? Or, you buy a company, you start a company or buy a company in a foreign country like Germany or wherever, and you have to have a Native American, a Native German dude if you're going to Germany. You need somebody who was born in Germany own better than half of it, 51%. China comes in here, don't have no U.S. backing or anything. They own the companies 100%. I watched a couple videos on what China owns in this country, and they own a big part of it. Well, I've been on YouTube for 158 years, so yeah.
What?
Yeah, Joe Biden said he was a senator for 129 years. Yeah, he really is the oldest president we ever had. He still thinks he's a senator. Just a couple weeks ago, he goes, now that I'm a senator, Wait a minute, you're president, not senator. Yeah. Well, you're senator for 129 years. That's all I know. Hello, Lady Aries. How have you been? Hope you and the family's well. Hope you had a good 4th weekend. Yeah, and that likes on that one video, that's 69%, not 69 likes. I don't see any that high. Just been working. I figured that. Has anybody heard from Maureen? I know she wasn't doing good, and I haven't heard from her in quite a few days now. We did. I got a video up of the fireworks we went to see. Yeah, if any of you have contacts with Maureen, try to find out what's going on. I'm worrying about her. Right. Yeah, but still 69%, that's a pretty high rating for me. Yeah, that's like me. I hope she's okay. I know she wasn't feeling good. She was watching my video and she had her CPAP on while watching my video. She wasn't in here very long. She said she wasn't feeling good, and I haven't heard nothing in a few days, so I've just been worrying about her, and, you know, I don't know if anybody can email her, if they got her email or anything. I don't, and I don't know how to get a hold of her. I just feel bad. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Got a pain in my back. Oh, well. I think I might be getting off here. I've been on about 2 hours. We've only had a couple buttholes come in tonight, which is good. Yeah, it was funny. My fireworks video where I went out with the family, watched fireworks at the park. You know, I had to put in for review to monetize that. I didn't talk that much because I could barely see the chat. And yeah, I still had to monetize that, which I thought that was... Yeah, trolls. Somehow they can move it up, move it down. That's just like dislikes and likes, you know, they go crazy on those. Most of the time it's dislikes, but yeah. They got a lot of troll accounts and they put them all in and it moves me up like 10 and then they take them all away, you know, unsubscribed and it goes down like 10 and yeah. They are bored trolls trying to have some fun, and it really doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'm going to get off here, I think. Like I said, I've been on over 2 hours. It's after 9:30 here. So I'm going to get off, watch a little TV, and get ready and go to bed. So I want to thank you all for coming in. Be careful out there. There's a lot of crazy people. Love y'all. Maureen, if you watch this, love you too, lady. Yeah, make the memories with your family and friends. And I will see you when I see you. Bye for now.